Good afternoon and welcome. Just trying to get everything situated here. And let's see, it says I'm live and recording. This is Pat Mayer, and I'm from Northeast Ohio, and it is Monday, August 5th. So last time I was here, it was July, and now we're almost to the end of the first week of August. And let's see, it's saying that there is lightning and rain on the way. So they did say we were going to get some afternoon thunderstorms, perhaps. Excuse me, I feel a sneeze coming on. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. And I would love it if you would subscribe. And if you are here, leave a comment. Let me know that you're here. I will wait about another minute or so and then get started. So okay, and once again, everything is working. I hope the weather is good wherever you are, and not where they're having a hurricane. Oh good, the air conditioning just went off. It's pretty hot outside. It's about 89, I think, and sticky, obviously, with the rain coming. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and get started. And if you saw the preview on it, I am working with sketches. I know I've worked a little bit with this before, and I've mentioned it in the new catalog, which isn't really new anymore. We got it in May. So here we are. We've had May, June, July. We've had 3 months with this catalog. But on page 22, there's a whole array of inspiration for you to have a jumping off point, kickstart your creativity, and just go with it. There are also, if you didn't know this, some other, let's see, where are my notes here? Other little hidden, I call them Easter eggs. On page 40, there is a sketch here that goes with that one. Hi, Holly. Hi, Shirley. And on page 82, I've got these circled. Here's another sketch that goes with this one. Let's see, 86, I believe, is the next one. And that's this one. Hello, Sue. Welcome. So use these as a jumping off point to get you going. Let's see. Here's the other one. Page 103 is up here. Let's move that over. And I think there's another. There may be others, but these were the ones that popped out at me, and I circled them. And 127 way back here, where the some of the accessories are. Where's this one? Did I circle it? 127. Yes, way down here at the bottom. So use any of the samples in the catalog as a way to get yourself going. If you're kind of in a creativity funk, that's what you need to do. So before I show you the sketch and what I actually did with that, I have a couple of announcements. Starting tomorrow, August 6th through the end of the month, is a designer series paper sale. And these are the ones that are on sale. I don't know if you want to screenshot this to give you an idea, because they're not all on sale, but these are. Bright and Beautiful, instead of $12.50, $10.62. So the $12.50 ones are $10.62. Countryside Inn, Country Lace, Country Woods, the beautiful Full of Life because it has all the colors. Lily Pond Lane, that's one I don't have. Mediterranean Blooms, I think I just got that one and I haven't used it yet. Perennial Lavender. Take to the Sky, that's another one I do not have. Thoughtful Journey, I'm going to use that one today. To Market, Wildly Flowering, Winter Meadow, and Unbounded Beauty. I don't have any of those either. So there's plenty of designer papers to work with. So that's August 6th through the 31st. 15% off. Now, if you live in Ohio, from now, well, it started last week, through August 8th, we have tax-free days. And this paper then would be an additional, if you're in my county, 6.75% off. So that's a really good deal. The governor has added a lot more things to our tax-free days this year. It's not just school supplies. It is food. You can go to the restaurants, grocery store. Taxable things that are usually taxable are not taxable. And that's only through the 8th. So jump on that. That's even more. It's even better. So make a wish list. I have here my online store is patmayer.stampinup.net if you would like to order that way, or you can contact me and I would be more than happy to place your order for you. So those are our special announcements for the day. I've shown you the sketches, so I can put the catalog away for now. So what I did, we're going to do number 1 today, a screenshot of the sketches. So I just did a screenshot, focused in on this number 1, and then printed it out. So I've got the first few done. So I plan the next several weeks to go through the sketches. I'm going to go in order unless you leave me a note that you might want to see something different. But this is a basic, easy one. So the base on all of them are the 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4, or 4 1/4 by 11 if you want the top fold by 11, scored at 5.5. And they all are shown in the catalog in portrait. But don't forget, you can turn things this way too. So again, these are inspiration. It's a jumping off point for you, and just go with it. Say, oh, I think I can do that, and make it work for you and see how you go. All right, so this is what I came up with. This is not exactly what it should be, because it's not one way or another, not right or wrong. But, oh, I hear thunder. But I looked at this, and I thought that this back layer looked like a square. So I made that 3.5 by 3.5, thinking that you've got this much space on the side. It can be different if you think. This looks more like a rectangle, so I made that one 3 1/4 by 4. And I took some retired paper and kind of came up with that idea. So this one goes that way, this one goes this way, and again, you can turn your paper either way. And then you have a place for a sentiment. You can use a die cut for that if you like. So there's a little sentiment. Play around with it, make it your very own, but this gives you a place to jump off. So let's put that away. This is the paper I'm going to use. And this is the adorable, amazing, absolutely gorgeous Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper. And if you use a paper like this, it's the whole card. You don't need too much else except for your sentiment. And I know I've used this before, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I can't say anything more about it than that, other than it is gorgeous. It is 6x6 paper. So you have designs on one side and more plain on the other side. And there's a whole slew of colors here. I'm not going to read them all, but I think you'll like what we've got here. All right, so I have pulled out, got an envelope here, this paper, and I'm going to use Pretty Peacock as my card base. And I've already run it through the embossing folder, and this one is the brick. What's the brick one? Here we go. The exposed brick embossing folder. This is a no-brainer. It goes with just about anything. So I ran that through first with the top. You wouldn't have to do that. I just kind of like that little bit of extra texture on my card base. So there's our card base, and these are the papers that I cut out. Okay, so this is what was at the top. I don't know if I can find this. There are 4 of each in here, so I can show you the whole piece of paper. I should have set that out here. These are all mixed up because I've used so many of them. I mean, some of them have pretty colors in, like Berry Burst. Okay, maybe I have used all that, but anyway, oops. Get my little binder clip here to keep all my papers together. So this is my piece that is, what did I say, 4 by 3 1/4. So that's my top piece, 3 1/4 by 4. And then this is the bottom piece that is the other side. See, there was some blue at the top that I cut off. And this was the one that I said was the square 3 1/2 by 3 1/2. Yeah, Nancy, I know you love those card sketches. They're a great way to go. So I could do this. You can do whatever you want with it. Got the piece for inside. Got a piece for the envelope. And I'll show you a little bit, since I wanted to kind of save paper here, what I'm going to do with the envelope. So that's for the inside envelope. I have a piece here for the sentiment. And then I just thought, there we go, that it would pop a little bit better. Oops, let me move that out of the way. If I matted these with a piece of basic white that is 1/8 of an inch wider. So instead of 3 1/2, this is 3 3/8, is that right? Square. And then this one is, my fingernails aren't working today. This is a 3 3/8. Can't remember what I cut this. Yeah, this is 3 3/8 by 4 1/8. And I just thought it would pop a little bit more if I did a matte behind there. So that's the basic card. Now, what if, I'm not going to, but what if I wanted this to be landscape? You could also do that. This paper, let's see, maybe this could go, I don't like that with the blue. That could go that way. So you could make it a little bit different if you like. But I have this cut to be a top fold. So this is 11 by 4 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So let's go ahead and put that inside piece in. Yeah, I like the white too. Just makes it pop a little bit more. Okay, and, there we go. So I hope you had a great last week and a good start to this week. And let me go ahead and do the envelope too while I'm doing these little basic things. Okay, so I didn't want to waste or use this for something else. So this is going to go on the envelope flap. And there's a little bit more of that envelope there, that curved part that we love so much. I'm just going to cut that off, and there's still enough adhesive back here to make that work. So let's see, maybe I've got too much glue on the tip here. So if you're watching the Olympics, that's taken up a little bit of my time at night. I've watched a little bit of it during the day. I love watching the tennis, and the gymnastics have been pretty amazing. Okay, so there we go with that. So we don't want to waste any of this paper. Yes, Stampin' Up! Does have a way of putting all the colors together, because I sure couldn't do it. All right, so let's just cut all this off. So we'll get the edges, and then I'll come back around and trim off that top part of the envelope. And there's still plenty of adhesive on there. So we've saved that piece of paper for this, and we're good to go. All right, let's put this together. So this is the Thoughtful Journey Designer Series paper, and it's one of those that is on sale. So it is $10.62 on sale starting tomorrow. And again, we've got that tax-free option in Ohio, so that would be even a little bit less. We always hate to cover up the back side of our paper, but sometimes you just have to do it. I love the greens and the blues here. I think we've got Lost Lagoon in this one. My color that I'm really learning to like is the wild wheat, and that's here too. So that's going to go that way. Let's get this on the back of this one. Look at that. Is that just too gorgeous? Then I will show you a couple of other cards that I made. I think because of the dark on here and the subdued colors in this, the pop of white really does make a difference on this card. So where's that sketch again? Not that I have to follow it exactly. See, they're both at a little bit of an angle, but you can make them whatever you want. So we'll do that one. And if you look at this again, this one could probably be a little bit smaller. But again, it's what you want to do. It's your inspiration. I just put it on here because that's the way I saw it initially. Okay, so that's going to go like that. And that one's going to go here. So the designer paper is the crown of this card. So other than the, let's see, let's make that a little bit that way. Other than the, running this through the embossing machine with the embossing folder, you don't need a whole lot more there because that's just optional. I just thought it made it look better. No big deal. And then this scrap piece of paper, because we save all these scraps, I'm going to do Let's Celebrate. And this is from the Simply Said stamp set. I used this last week. I think I might have said this was an online exclusive. It is not. I double checked. It is on page 19 in the annual catalog, and it is $17. So this is a great sentiment set. Has just about everything you need, and for a very reasonable price. So let's get the pretty peacock here. Let's make sure that that's good. Okay, that's probably a little bit wider than I need. I'm going to trim that down a little bit. And make that about 3/4 of an inch instead of an inch. Pretty straight. Okay, let's trim some of this off, and the sketch makes it a little banner, which you don't have to do if you don't want to. So I've just got a little snip up here in the center. I should probably put my glasses on for this. It's not perfect, but it's okay. So just a little snip up in the center and then cut from the edge. Okay, that works. I'm sure there are dies that do the same thing, but I was trying to make this one as easy as possible. So where should we put this? Let's celebrate, and no, I don't like this one side. I don't like it at all. I like them to match a little bit better. Okay, I don't know if I made it better or not, but let's add some dimensionals to that and pop it up. And it shows that there is a bow there. And I do have a bow tied here using the gold and silver trim combo pack. But I don't know if I want to put a bow there. So I'm going to change it. Let's save that bow for something else. And do something else here. And go behind that. Okay, I think I like that better. I'm going to lay down a little piece of tear and tape. Maybe not. Hold on a minute here. I'm thinking and creating at the same time, because that might have shown for what I was going to do. Let's just add a dot of glue back here. Kind of thinking on the fly. And then put the okay, this ribbon is not the easiest to work with. Lots of glue on there. And now it's on my fingers too. Okay, that'll work. Yeah, I like the way that shows behind there. That's kind of a lame way of getting it there, but it's going to work. There, that works. It's different. Now I can trim that off. Thanks, Nancy. What's it doing up in your neck of the woods? You'll probably get tomorrow what we've got today. Okay, I might want to rethink that, but I think it's going to work. Okay. So there we go. Here is the envelope that matches. I may redo that a little bit later. Let's see, get that out of the way. So something to celebrate. Birthday, anniversary, it's good to go. So now let me show you the other couple cards that I did. Hot and muggy. Can't tell if it's going to rain. Well, they did tell us that we would get some potential storms this afternoon because it's so hot. So you might get that tomorrow. All right, so, okay, got the glue off. Let's turn this over and show you that one. And here is the other. Oh, here's the other one that I did. Forgot where I put it. Okay, this was my first one. Also with the same, excuse me, same paper. Not with the pop of color behind there. Oh, I can add some bling to this. Bow is different. And this was Mossy Meadow. And there's that beautiful wild wheat. And I did put the white piece of paper in there. So same card sketch, a little bit different. No white backing or mounting on there. Bow. And this one I used a die. And the same stamp set with Simply Said. So both of them are same sketch. And here's another one. And it was kind of like a last minute, let's put it together. And this is the new Basic Beige. Same cuts. 3.5 by 3.5, 3.25 by 4, but we've got a landscape design. And again, the same sentiment from the Simply Said. And here I used the ferns, and the ferns here, and then I used a background from the ferns. So that's what we have today. Sue, that DSP is absolutely awesome. The designers and how they put things together is wonderful. Let's put some bling on this one. I think these are the Neutrals Adhesive Back Sequins. And I will tell you that sometimes I pick up something, I'm not really sure if it's current or not, especially when it comes to the embellishments, because I don't always get them used, but let's use some gold here. These are cute. Let's see, let's put one over here. And I should use more of them, I guess. Let's put one down here. Let's just go ahead and do 5. Goodness sakes. Splurge. Okay. Up here in the corner. Biggest decision of the day, where to put the embellishments. If that's all I had to worry about, wouldn't that be great? You are welcome for the inspiration, and I'm so glad that you love it. So, have a great rest of the week, and enjoy summer. It is still summer. We're just into August. We're probably going to get even hotter weather. And I will see you next week. And unless somebody has something different, I'm going to do sketch number 2. And that is this one. So here's another easy one. So sketch number 2 is going to be next week. That'll be really easy. Maybe some more stamping on there. I don't know. But this is the basic card. So maybe get inspired for that this week. So I will see you next Monday. Unless the creek don't rise or something like that. And have a good one. Thanks. Thanks for being here. Take care. Bye-bye.